Perfect.
All right. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. There I am. What's going on, guys? So happy you're here. Make sure my mic is on. Good stuff. Oh man. Today I have a show for you. Wow. It's funny. All right. So before we get started, my name is Joe and this is Trade Intuition. And I'm pretty sure we have a special guest today. Special guest. And I can't wait to show you this to you guys. Who's in here, guys? Who is in here? I would love to know who's in here. And I'm feeling a little disturbed. No, I'm joking. All right. So, my buddy who, of course, I've talked about before in reference to his group and how he said that I don't know how to trade. I'm trash. What else? That I'm only in his group so I can steal his charts. This dude, he posts so many charts, like there's no way you can steal them. No way. There's too many. But, you know, I left him a message, a voice message. That way there's no confusion on my tone or anything like that. So I left him a message with audio, and just basically saying, hey man, like, if you don't like me for whatever reason, I don't know why, but if you don't like me, remove me from your group. I mean, it's that easy. And then be a man about it and tell me why you're removing me. You know, you don't like my charts, you don't like my setups, you know, for whatever reason. But just be a man about it. So a week went by, still didn't remove me. And then I sent a text message saying, really, 7 days? LOL. And then this morning at 2 in the morning, he made a video about me. Now, this video is very funny. I was laughing at it. Man, it's great. Like, it's very catchy, and it portrays me as a female doing pillow talk. So let me give you the setup. We're going to watch it too. And hopefully you can hear the audio. If you can't, let me know in the chat. But it's super funny. Portrays me as a female laying on some pillows because I'm doing pillow talk. And the pillow talk, he's referring to me talking about, you know, the stuff in my personal life, dealing with my ex-boss, Chris, the one who told me to come out here, promised me all these empty hopes and dreams and everything else, and then turned out to be a control freak. And then when I called him on it and I wasn't under his thumb, that's when he just completely flipped and started doing all this stuff, the lawyers and all that fun stuff. Boring stuff, right? All right. So he refers to that. Then he refers in the video where I'm turning 50 and I'm not even crypto rich, which I think is funny because I got $14. And then it's very clever. He refers to free throws, which kind of relates to his charts, you know, because they're free charts, and basically I'm stealing them. So with that being said, I hope you guys are ready. We're gonna go and look at that right now. And of course the market's boring, and I just think that this is very funny, and I love it too. So let's go ahead and come over here. Now, during this whole time, of course, I never called him out by name. I have never said his name out of respect for him. The only person I've ever talked about is Rob. And with Rob, you know, he's my buddy. Well, I think he is, but he's backstabbed me before. But me, I'm one of those dumb guys where, you know, you can stab me, and you can stab me. I'll still be your friend, you know, because I know not to burn bridges. So before we watch the video, and I've watched this several times. I've literally watched it like, it's got 732 views. I'll probably watch it 32 times. So anyway, this, in case you're from the other group, and I know he's here lurking, and it's okay. But this is my buddy. His name is John. He is one of the admins from the group that I was in. And like I said, we've done Twitter spaces together. We've talked, you know, for hours, just, you know, about crypto, about different styles, about just different stuff. Cool dude. Well, he throws me the finger, not once, but twice. Ooh, burn. Then he says, Joe quit Crypto Rev. So I left. Then proceeded to drag Chris on YouTube. And I think, you know, complete sentences, I think what he's saying is, I started talking trash about Chris. But it wasn't trash, it was the truth. Like, and I had stuff to back it up. Like everything I say, I will tell you to your face. I've mentioned that multiple times. And even with Chris, like I'll be in his face and I'll be telling him exactly what I say behind his back. That way he knows, and I've even told him too, and I tell everybody, that way if you hear anything behind your back and I didn't tell you first, well then it's a lie. Because I will tell you to your face. For me, I'm a man, you know. And John, unfortunately, has not responded to me on Twitter or TikTok or not Twitter, Telegram. But he made this very funny video. We're gonna get to that in just a moment. Then he says, and then he posts fake videos on Crypto Rev's YouTube channel. These videos aren't fake. Every video on Crypto Rev's channel is true and it's real and it's verifiable. And a lot has happened since then. Don't know what he's referring to that. I told him not to put his business on the internet. You don't tell me what to do. Nobody tells me what to do. You can advise me, you can inform me, you can try to persuade me, but nobody tells me. But anyway, so he says, I told him not to put his business on YouTube or on the internet, because instead of being between two grown adults. Well, in my opinion, I feel that people need to know who this person really is, because it's one thing to be a persona in front of the camera and a completely different thing to know who the person is behind closed doors. So that's what I was doing. I was letting people know who he truly is and all the little petty stuff that he was doing. And it says it becomes everyone's business. Yeah, sure. And he says, now this idiot wants to try and drag me. So calling me an idiot, that now I'm trying to drag him. I've never said his name. I've never mentioned him by his Twitter or letting people know that he's John and, you know, from the Crypto Rev group or nothing. I've never said anything like that. But I guess he wants his name out there. Okay, no problem. And he goes, not happening. He was brought into Crypto Rev to forward beginners content. So to basically help the beginners. And I did, and I was. And hopefully I did a great job. Hopefully. At least that's the feedback I got. And organize info for the group. Yeah, I did a bunch of stuff behind the scenes. A lot of the graphics are from me. And he was never a trade call guy. So I was not supposed to, I guess he's saying I didn't do call outs, which I did. But he says I was never a trade call out guy. Okay. Some of his, getting vulgar, getting PG-13, PG-13, I hear him say toxic people. So I guess he's calling me toxic. I don't know. Then he goes, just to stay away from them because I wasted 2 hours making this diss track. Dude, this dude is very, very talented, because this diss track, I love it. I absolutely love it. Again, he portrays me as a female doing pillow talk. He portrays me in a basement. You're going to see it. You're going to see it. It's very funny. Everybody in the chat, I would love to do a 1. Put a 1 in the chat if you're here. I would absolutely love it. Just let me know that you're here. And then he says he made a 2-hour diss track after he saw me on the live stream. Okay. So John, thank you for the watch time hours. Appreciate you, man. And like, you know, you're helping me, right? When you watch my stuff. So thank you for the watch time hours. Okay, moving on. He wants me to block him from, so I want him to remove me from his group. But he says I'm doing that so I can be a victim. No, just remove me. Let me know. Be a man about it. Tell me why you're removing me. What don't you like? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Then he says, nah, he's getting all the smoke. Okay, so here we go, guys. Now, before we watch this, Joe, just play the dumb video. Before we watch this, I put, dude, this is funny. Watched it a few times, and I never mentioned you by name, but maybe I should, and I have just right now. Can you please make more and tag me, because they're funny. He needs to do a series. I think he needs to do a series, and hopefully, you know, his people. I'm surprised though. He only, and of course I liked it. He only got 9 likes, and he has a group. Like, you would think that his group, his people, would like his video. I would think. And then of course this is Rob, my other friend, who hopefully he's still my friend. I don't know if he's my friend or not. I don't know. Like I said, he was my friend, then he wasn't. He backstabbed me, then became friends again, and whatever. He says, my wife thinks the track is really catchy, and it is. And when you hear it, you're going to see. Let's see, it's stuck in her head now, which is funny. It's stuck in my head. And I literally been listening to it for a while now. I said, very catchy. Thinking about having this as my intro. I actually love it. So now, let's go ahead and play this. Hopefully you can hear it. If you can't, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. So here we go. Let's go ahead and put this all the way to the beginning. I'm gonna mute my mic. That way there's no feedback. That way there's no feedback. 1 second.
Talking, spilling all your secrets, sounding like a little girl. Put your 50 still ain't crypto rich, probably living in the basement. Just face it, you're a shitty trader. Just face it, you're a shitty trader. Just face it, you're a shitty trader. Just face it. Looking for handouts every time I drop a chart. The free throw, just face it. Yeah, I'm your hero on YouTube, looking like Miss Cleo.
Call me now for your free tarot reading.
And everybody stop, your account's probably zero. I could roll solo, you wouldn't know my name. Online, hating, crazy crowd, chasing fame. Definition of a lame, get out of my face. Talking, spilling all your secrets, sounding like a little girl. Put your 50 still ain't crypto rich, probably living in the basement. Just face it, you're a shitty trader. Just face it, you're a shitty trader. Just face it, you're a shitty trader. Just face it. With all these lies, need the spotlight, wasting my time. I should give you advice, still trying to figure it out. I got a life, no time for this fight. Seems like you're out of loop, maybe quit YouTube. Talking, spilling all your secrets, feeling like a little girl. Put your 50 still ain't crypto rich, probably living in the basement. Just face it, you're a shitty trader. Just face it, you're a shitty trader. Just face it, you're a shitty trader. Just face it. Every time I drop a chart, that's a free throw. Just face it. Yeah, I'm your hero on YouTube, looking like Miss Cleo. Everybody stop, your account's probably zero. I can roll solo, you wouldn't know my name. Online, hate, crazy crowd, chasing fame. Definition of a lame, get out of my face. Pillow talking, spilling all your secrets, sounding like a little girl. Pushing 50, still ain't crypto rich, probably living in the basement. Just face it, you're a shitty trader. Just face it, you're a shitty trader. Just face it, you're a shitty trader. Just face it. Obsessed with all this lies, why you need the spotlight? Wasting my time, I should give you advice. Still trying to figure it out. I got a life, no time for this fight. Seems like you're out of loop, maybe quit YouTube. Pillow talking, spilling all your secrets, sounding like a little girl. Pushing 50, still ain't crypto rich, probably
Call me now for your free
basement.
tarot reading.
Just face it, you're a shitty trader. Just face it, you're a shitty trader. Just face it. Obsessed with all these lies, why you need the spotlight? Wasting my time, I shouldn't give you advice. Still trying to figure it out. I got a life, no time for this fight. Seems like you're out of loop, maybe quit YouTube. Spilling all your secrets, sounding like a little girl. Put your 50 still ain't crypto rich, probably living in the basement. Just face it, you're a shitty trader. Just face it, you're a shitty trader. Just face it, you're a shitty trader. Just face it.
Wow. How good is that? How good is that? It took him 2 hours to do that video. Took him 2 hours to do that video. It's a hit. I love it. He needs to put it on Spotify and everything else. Dude's a beast. Dude is a beast. I love it. Let me show you this. So I left him another message. Hopefully y'all can hear it. Let's see here. 1 second. Oh, and he listened to it too. So this is him. He listened to it. So it's John right here. So hopefully you can hear this. Let me put my mic on me. My man, what's up, buddy? Dude, that was freaking hilarious. I'm gonna use it. Hopefully you don't mind. That's freaking hilarious. Make more, tag me. Hey, great work, man. Lots of talent. Dude, you knocked it out of the park. Knocked it out of the park. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right. So that was me leaving him a message. Dude knocked it out of the park. That was, I mean, great work. Absolutely great work. Again, the play on words, the visuals, you know, the pillow talk as far as me, you know, airing out my dirty laundry or whatever, put me as a female, pillows, just funny. Super. When I first saw it, I was like, no way. And then, of course, you know, the free throws, and then turning 50 and I'm not crypto rich. It's a hit. It's a hit. I loved it. I loved it. So kudos to you, John. Appreciate you, buddy. It's just the funniest thing ever. It's the funniest thing ever. So now it's stuck in my head. Just like Rob's wife, it's very catchy and stuck in her head. So, all right. That's some fun stuff, guys. That's some fun stuff. Okay, not again. I've literally watched this like, shoot, man, 30 plus times. Very funny. And it only took him 2 hours. 2 hours to do this. That's good. So, yeah. Oh, and then he did another post. I'm not gonna. Oh, something about me doing live streams about him, but anyway, just funny stuff. Okay, moving on. So, who liked it? I mean, I loved it. I loved it. Do a 8 if you liked it. Do an 8 if you liked it. If it's original, just creativity. Do an 8. Do a 0 if it's uncreative. I would love to see 8s though. I would love to see 8s. Crypto Candy says, now back to business. Come on, Joe. Come on. It's funny. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Okay, moving on. Yeah, I thought it was creative. Hands down creative. Okay, let's come over here to business. Let's see here. So Road Dog says, so is he saying that not everyone will learn from his teaching and become a profitable trader? Does his group produce shifty traders? Don't really want to be part of a group that calls members shitty. I don't know. And for me, it's on nothing but, friends and everything. Here's another audio. Just one last one. So 1 second. So here is an audio. It's a minute long. And then after that, we get to business. Hey, John, how's it going, man? I was going to put this in the group, but I typed it out and all that fun stuff, but I'll just set it in here. I'm not sure if you are drunk when you posted what you posted. And if you were, it's cool. If you weren't, it's cool. I don't steal your charts. You post too many for me to steal. And I think you said I was a bad trader too. That's fine. We all have our opinions. It's good. If you don't want me in your group, dude, just remove me. Be a man about it. Just remove me and say, hey, Joe, I don't need you in my group. Even though it's free or whatever, I don't want you here for whatever reasons. And it's all right, cool. Just be a man about it. So that's all I got. Hopefully you're cool, dude. Like I saw that. I was like, he must be joking around or something. I don't know. I'm confused. But anyway, just trying to help, brother. That's it. But if you don't like me for whatever reason, be a man. Tell me to my face, Joe, I don't like you. I don't like how you trade. I think you're trash, etc., etc. All right, cool. Everyone's got their own opinions, All right, that's all I got. Hopefully we can still be friends. I'm not sure what I did or anything, but that's all I got. Be good, man. Take care. All right, good stuff. Yeah, so that just shows the person who I am. I'm just like, dude, like, I don't know what's going on. If you don't want me in the group, that's fine. Just remove me, but just let me know. Be a man about it. Just let me know. So again, that's why I love doing audios, because if it's typed out, you'd be like, what do you mean be a man about it? Who are you? And no. Like, you hear the inflection of my voice, you hear the tone, everything else. You don't want me, that's fine, dude. Like, I'm just trying to help. You gave a very, very, worse answer than look it up. This is relating to the whole USDT and the Bitcoin dominance and USDT dominance, and the person was confused. So somebody else did a screenshot of the thing, but you have to understand the base. You have to understand the foundation so you can understand the graphic. So that's what I did. I did an audio and everything, and the dude loved it. He's like, hey man, that was great. You helped me out. So that's all I was doing. But then that's when John came in and he's like, you don't even know how to trade, and why are you even in this group, and this, that, blah, blah. Then all his minions started chiming in. It's like, why is he even in this group? Oh, he's just selling our charts. Like, dude, kick me. Like, I'm just, literally, I'm trying to help. And the response that he gave, I mentioned this already, the response he gave was, it's complicated, just be aware of it. Like, what kind of response is that? That's worse than Google it. It's complicated, just be aware of it. So when I saw that, and of course they tagged me to help, they tagged me and the owner, which is John. And so that's when I did the audio, and that was a day later. I did the audio, and then I guess he didn't like that I knew what I was talking about. Maybe. I don't know. It will be a mystery. It will be a mystery. Let's see here. So let's go to Jono. Jono says, basically, these type of people are upset because their Messiah ended up being shown for what they really are. Yeah, exactly. And he's hurting. Maybe. He's a good trader. You know, he makes good money. But, you know, I don't know why he's so mad at me. I really don't. I was just trying to help in his group. And if he doesn't like me, kick me. Same thing. Like if I don't like somebody in my group, I kick him. It's easy. You start talking trash or you be disrespectful or whatever. It's really easy. Kick, boom, done. But I don't know. But like I said, be a man about it. And then he makes the video, which I found hilarious. Oh, I need to bookmark it. I'll do that later. But yeah, I think it's funny. All right. Road Dog says, I know a boomer that still can't find the record button to do audio. Me. That's funny. So you have to double click it. If it's on their phone and it has the picture, you have to click it. You have to tap, and then it'll turn into the mic. So just give you a heads up. And then if you're on the computer, it should automatically be there. If not, you have to update Telegram. If it's still not there, you have to uninstall Telegram and then reinstall it, because sometimes it'll mess up and the record button will not be there. So I'll give you a heads up. Yeah, give me the, oh, look at you. You already know it. I was like, yeah, give me the ticker. So yeah, we'll be looking at gold. If you have tickers, guys, let me know. If you have stickers, let me know. And we will let you get some information. So let's see here. Chicago Brews says, support resistance. Good YouTube short series. Thanks, Joe. Oh, no problem, man. No problem. Jono says, I think you should rename Storytime to Pillow Talk Time. Dude, done. Pillow Talk Time. Dude, I love it. I love it. You got to remind me, though, because I'm so used to Storytime. Pillow Talk Time. Pillow Talk Time. I love it. That's funny. That is funny. Let's see here. Okay, going down the list. Okay, let's get through some of these chats really quick. Let's see here. Oh, wow. New background. Yes, new background. Before it was animated, but my camera kept on messing up. So I just took a screenshot of it. But I love it. I love it. I had some help on that. Let's see here. Let's see. Jay says, that was real cringe. LOL. Tells more about him than you. True. But dude, I loved it though. It was very funny. Very funny. And the whole pillow talk thing, female, and then free throws, you know, me getting his charts and being 50, pushing 50 and not being crypto rich. Very creative, very creative. I'll give him that. Very creative. But yes, it does speak volumes on him, the type of person he is, when he can easily just say, Joe, I don't like you because of X, Y, and Z or whatever. I mean, because again, like if we weren't friends, just kick me, whatever. But I mean, we were friends. Like I said, I've done Twitter spaces with him. I would help try to promote his music and help try to promote his NFTs and help just trying to promote. And that's what I do. Like if he were to have a YouTube channel, I would try to promote that too. But that's just me, you know, and even though people burn me, I still talk to them. Maybe I'm just dumb that way. I don't know. But yes, it does, in my opinion, like I didn't think of it till right now. You said it. Speaks more about him than you. Yeah, I agree. But hopefully he is watching this. Shout out to you, John. Appreciate you, man. Watch all my videos because I talk about you on every single video. Wink, wink. Watch time hours. Wink, wink. Help me out. And make sure to smash the like too and leave a comment. Leave me comments, John. I would love to respond to your comments. All right. Let's see here. Let's go ahead. Let's get on with the business. Let's get on with the business. Joe, half the show's done already. Whoops. Pillow talk time. Ooh, I love it. Okay, Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin is in this range. It's doing this until it doesn't. It'll stay here. If it does break out, it needs to make a higher high. So it needs to break above this. So don't get happy, guys. Don't get happy. You're going to see a bunch of YouTubers, a bunch of influencers, a bunch of mentors say this: when Bitcoin does this, buy the breakout. No, don't buy the breakout. Do it. But Joe, it broke out of the downtrend. Nope. Because this is resistance. It could come up here and come back down. And now trade in between this for how long? Or let's say you're going to open longs once Bitcoin breaks out. No, because it can do this. Chop City, population, not me. Then maybe break below this. And now we're trading this range. So what it needs to do is it needs to break above this recent pivot or recent high. So once it breaks above this, then we could possibly be looking for some longs. It might only be like a day or two before it flips again, because here is our major resistance right at 67.5. We may get a pushback, and then who knows, trade in between this range for another couple weeks, maybe a couple months, maybe a couple minutes, because Bitcoin is Bitcoin, and there's a lot of people behind Bitcoin. Now, I actually had to refresh my chart because it's like, man, this thing's not moving. It's just staying here. But I did refresh it. It is here. It's not doing nothing. Very boring. Look at the volume. Oops. Look at the volume. Nothing. And these are 4-hour candles. 4-hour candles. You all see that? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Lower, lower. What's going on? Is it getting ready to boom? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. So right now we're waiting not for the breakout, but for a higher high. Around 66.5. Once this happens, then we can start opening longs. Now in the group, I think we have 3 trades open. And one of them, I'm really surprised we're not stopped out yet. I'm really surprised. But we do have 3 trades open and a short. I forgot about that one. So the short, we posted it earlier today, I believe. So yes. Let's see here. Jesus says, rename the live stream to Pillow Talk. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do it right now. Wait for it, and then hyphen Pillow Talk. Oops, caps. Pillow Talk. And then I'll put, thanks, John. No, just that, Pillow Talk. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, moving on. Let's see here. Jesus says, I like all of your content that I've ever seen. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, and again, don't ever trust me. Don't ever trust me. I say this all the time. Don't ever trust me. Verify. Verify if what I'm teaching you is making you money. Don't trust me. Don't do any of that. You know, I could have people in here that are paid people that will like hype me up, but like back test everything I'm showing you. And you will see, and don't do it like 10 or 20 times because you're like, oh my gosh, Joe's a genius. Like he broke the code. No, because we do lose trades because we're trading against people. But do it hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times, and you'll see that, okay, we win more than we lose. And losing is part of the game, so just going to give you a heads up. All right. I see here, S says, Joe, can you please stop talking and do gold? Okay. All right. So this is it for Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin's still doing this thing. Needs to do a higher high. That's it. So I did get constructive criticism. He did say fix my camera. So maybe I'm too orange for him. Maybe I got jaundice. Uh-oh. Liver. Whenever I get my blood work and I get my liver stuff, my numbers, I was like, ooh, joke's on you, liver. Because the liver's good. Everything's good. All right, moving on. Okay, so let's go ahead and do YouTube. And we're going to go and look at gold. We're going to look at gold, see how gold's doing. Gold doesn't move, though. So it's going to be the same as last time. It's going to be the same as last time. Let's see here. Gold. XUA. No, XAU. USDT. USD. And stocks. and all, and Forex. Okay. Okay. So here we did mention on the 4-hour time frame to set your alert right here at 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you would have set your alert on this level, the 4-hour candle had to close above 2335. So here we had a perfect candle close right here. So here is where we enter. So we enter right here on this green candle. Then of course it came this way, started doing really nice. Where did it get stopped up? So it came up here, created a new pivot, a new level, and then a dump sitting. Joe, why would you enter knowing that it dumped? Because at the time of entry, I didn't know this was going to happen. You know, I was hoping that it'd find support here. So, and that's the thing too. Like whenever I show you anything, I tell you when I would enter based off of my teaching. Now, granted, other mentors, other YouTubers, other people that you may look up to, they will look for reasons. You know, they come over here, it's like, oh no, I wouldn't have entered because of, you know, there's a divergence or there is whatever. No, I didn't enter. I entered right here based off of my teaching. And then it came up, came down. Hopefully it should have found support here, and it didn't. Now it came down here. Potentially, yep, finding support right. Nope, right here. On these kind of body closes. Oh, let's go and take this off. On these kind of body closes, it wicked perfectly. So throughout the entire chart, there's nothing but support resistance levels. Candle body closes, candle wicks, and here it happened to close directly where these candle body closes were. And it was a wick and then another wick. So right now, let's say we didn't enter the trade. We didn't, you know, have our alert, we forgot or whatever. Now what do? Do we enter the trade now? No. What do we do? Oh man, what do we do? Because now we created a higher high. What's the percentage? Before I say that, what's the percentage? Oh man, are you kidding me? Yes, you enter now. There's only 1%. So this range is what, 2%? Yeah, range is 2%. Enter now. You can enter now. You enter right now. If it does come down, perfect. You could enter again, but what I would do is I would wait for it to break above wherever it creates a pivot. So let's say, let's back up. Let's say it does this. And then now it starts coming up. Once it breaks this pivot, its most recent high, then you can add to your entry. But if it doesn't break this recent high and it comes up here and creates another lower low, well, more than likely we're going to keep on going down. And then what you do is, it's the same game plan. What you do is you hold it. Let's just say it gets crazy and it does something like this, which it won't do, but let's just say it gets crazy and it does something like this. And it's doing this and it's doing this. And so what I'm showing you, this is a high. It didn't break it. This is a high. This right here didn't break it. This is a high. This is a high. This is a high. All these are highs. And it's failing to break above it. So we're not entering. But once the price action breaks above its most recent high, now you enter. Bingo and a bango. Bingo and a bango. So right now, if you're not in gold, again, not financial advice, this is for entertainment purposes only. But if you're not in gold, enter now. If it comes down, you're looking at 1%. And then you just wait for it to break its previous high. Whether it's here to add to your entry or all the way down here. But it won't go down here. But just hypothetical. That's what I'm trying to show you. And let's see here. Anything else I can say on this? No. The only thing is, whenever you enter, you never enter 100%. You always do a percentage of your investment. So let's say you're going to do $100. Well, you put in $50 now, and then you wait to put in the other 50% or $50 once it breaks that previous high. That's the secret. That is the secret. You got it, guys. You got it. All right, so going down the list, hopefully you like that S. Hopefully you like that thought process. Let's see here. Going down the list. See here, Jesus says, don't know how to see it. Not sure what you're referring to. We've gone over a couple things. Not sure what you're referring to, Jesus. Let's see here. Going down the list. Jesus says, LOL, nice. Awesome, man. Thank you. Jono says, can we look at cream? Is that cream? Yes, cream. Okay. Been a while and still up a bit. Yeah, definitely, man. Let's check it out. So cream USDT, and let's do MEXC. Now, if you do not have MEXC, or rather, if you have not KYC'd on MEXC, and you're potentially looking for another exchange, I do have it in the pinned chat for BloFin. Use that. It's a referral link. It does help support the channel. Also, you can find all my links in the description where you have MEXC, if you're able to get MEXC, also BloFin, also VPN. It's very important to have a VPN for your normal surfing. I always have my VPN on. See, cream, let's look at this. Man, look at all that. Scribble scrabble. Let's get rid of everything. Let's look at it. Okay. What do we see? We see a zone. Let's go ahead and move this. Let's do our little zone. So we have this to this. Y'all see that zone? See how beautiful that looks? And I used it from this. So it came down, created a pivot, came up. Here, came down, created a pivot, came up. So this is creating kind of a zone. And right now it's inside that zone. If it breaks below this level, world of hurt. World of hurt. Let's go ahead and put this over here. World of hurt. Because now what might happen, nobody knows what's going to happen, but what might happen is the price may do this. If it breaks below this level, right around 65.40, it may start doing this number. And then let's say it breaks this level, 55 or 56.80. Now we're looking at this. So there is still room for it to come down. But what you want to do is you want to set an alert. Set an alert above these wicks, and I'll put it a little bit higher. So we'll do about right here. Let's go to set alert. Let's come over here to the settings, copy. Let's come over here to this one so everybody can see what it is, and there we go. So what you want to do is you want to set your alert, and I'm actually going to set this alert to, oh, I already have it right here. So we have an alert set for this. So if it does set, our alert goes off, say it does this number, and then finally our alert goes off maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, alert goes off. What we want to do is we want to make sure that the candle body closes above 71.38, because this is our major area of support / resistance. So the 4-hour candle must close above 71.38. So let's go ahead and just draw our little candle close above this level, and then we enter. There you go. I like it. All right. Let's see, what else do we have? Let's see here. So this was cream that we just looked at, and right now it's not ready. It's looking good though. It came down, it bounced off of this same area. So potentially it could come up here. However, right now it's having a kind of a hard time breaking through this area. It tried. Let's zoom in. It tried, couldn't do it. Tried, couldn't do it. Tried, couldn't do it. Tried. And then finally, there's a lot of wicks. So if you do see it breaking out, and this is why it's important to wait for the 4-hour. If you were to do it on the 1 hour, more than likely you would enter, price would come back down. You change it to the 4-hour time frame, and you'll realize that candle body close on a higher time frame is a wick. So just give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Any other coins, guys? Any other coins? We got about 10 more minutes. Today was a fun show. We saw a video. We saw a music video on top of that. If it was on Spotify or anything, I would vote it up. I love that video, man. Joe, something's not right with you in the head. It was a diss. He spent 2 hours doing it. And very creative, in my opinion, very creative. Okay. Oh, and I want to point something out too. Whenever I'm doing these lines, these are not random. They're very strategic. Very strategic. Let me just show you. Let me show you what I mean. See this? This is a bunch of support resistance right here. Look where my things are. So everything I do is very strategic. So I'll give you a heads up. Okay. Moving on. Sam, what's up, Sam? Dude, if you did not see the beginning of the show, you must watch it. It is so freaking hilarious. Hilarious. Any questions, guys? Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? Do you have questions about indicators? Do you have questions? Any indicator? The Ikumuku cloud, the moving averages, the RSI, the MACD. Any questions that you may have, let me know. This is your 1 hour of free mentorship. You don't need to pay $99 an hour like everybody else. No, like this is your time to ask me anything. If you want a chart, we go over charts. We tell you when the safest time to enter. Now, granted, none of this is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only, and I do hope you're entertained, guys. I really do. I hope you're entertained. Let's see who is here. Who is here? We got some people in the chats. See, going through the chat again. Just seeing if we have any questions. Okay, good. Everything looks good. All right, so let's go ahead and do a timer. Let's do a timer. Where's my timer at? Oh, I didn't even have any music. There we go. That's the music on now. See, countdown timer. Not 1 minute. Let's do 5 minutes. So if there's no questions, comments, concerns, issues, then the show will end. All right. And thank you guys for the likes. Guys, you guys rock. You guys rock. I'm so happy for you guys. So happy that you do that, because that really does help. Oh, I want to show you all this. What do I want to show you? Okay, so here, this was asked maybe a week or two ago, I guess. And the price action was right here. And the person who entered this was down like 30%. And I said, man, I wouldn't sell, because more than likely it might come into this general area, or it could go up. You know, right now we have time on our side. And sure enough, it came into this area and then went down even further. Joe, why would you give that advice? That's horrible advice. It went down another 30%. Well, since you didn't have a stop loss, it's okay. Treat this now. Now have a plan. Now your plan is have this as an investment. Right now, it's an unrealized loss. That means it's not realized. If you sell, then it becomes a realized loss. So if you had $100 in this and it's down 60%, well, you literally lost $60. However, if you hold it, and right now is the perfect time, in my opinion, for any coin that you are investing in, put some more money in. $20, $50, $100, whatever you can. And this is an investment. You know, we're not doing this as a trade anymore. You know, now it's an investment. You put $50 in. Now what you're doing is you're reducing the amount you're down. So let's say you're down 60%. You put in $50. Now you're down 55%. Time goes on. You put another, let's say you got paid again. You put another $100. So now you're down, let's say, without doing all the fancy math, now let's say you're down 30%. Now it's doing this, you get paid again, and now you put another $50. Now you're down, 30%, 25%, 20%, and eventually, instead of breaking even way up here, you're breaking even around here. And then now, as it's approaching your first entry, now you're in profit, 10%, 40%, 80%. And right now we have time on our side. Could we do the same strategy 16 months from now? No way. No way. All right. Let's see here. Was there something else I wanted to show you? Let's see here. This one. Okay. So I do want to show this to you as well, and then we're going to get to the chat. I do want to show this to you really quick. Do not buy the breakout. Everybody's like, you're going to, did we already talk about this? Or was this on another chart? Oh, that was on Bitcoin. So this is render. We have this downtrend. Here, other groups will say buy the breakout. Not here, not in our group, not in this YouTube channel. What we do is we say you want to buy once it breaks its previous high, which is right here. And you need the 4-hour candle to close above this level, 8.401. You need the 4-hour candle to close above this level for you to enter the trade. So if you were to enter the breakout, which I don't recommend, guess what? It came up here lower than the resistance level, came down, retest. Did you enter? Hope not, because it needs to break this. Came down, retest. Did you enter? Hope not, because we need this. And now it's doing this. And how long is it going to do this until finally it breaks up? So this is why I always say, do not buy the breakouts. For example, right here, this was from another group. They said, buy the breakout. They don't care about you guys. They don't care about you, period. They will post charts left and right just so that they can have some winners. Post it on YouTube, post it on Twitter. Look at us, guys. We're doing all these gains. Look at our group. Join our group. They don't care about you. Here, I said they didn't have this level, but I saw this level. I said, no, you don't want to buy the breakout. Here's a level right here. If you do buy the breakout, guess what? And sure enough, it happened. Did I know it was going to happen? No, but we had a high probability that it might happen, and it did. And then sure enough, you would be holding this coin or been stopped out all this time. This is why we don't buy the breakout. This is why we enter. This is our main level right here. It needs to break above this level. We even have an alert right here. Boom. We're not messing with this coin until it breaks our alert. Now what we can do, we can actually get our alert. Move it here. Why? The break of the most recent previous high right here. Once it breaks this level, now we can enter the trade knowing that we have a zone right here and another one. But still, you know, we're reducing our risk, increasing our profit, reducing the time we're in a trade because of the strategies that I teach. Now, granted, I teach these strategies for free on YouTube. I don't say, you know, look at these results, look at these results. Here's a chart setup. Here's a chart setup. If you want to know how we do this, join the VIP. No, the way I do it is I show you the stuff that I teach works so that when you see this, you're like, man, he's giving all this out for free. What is he doing in the VIP? Watch what we do in the VIP. A lot of thought process. We do screen shares. We do chart reviews. You know, people post charts. I do a video on it, drawing and telling them my thought process on it. So not only does that person learn, but everybody else can gather that information. Plus we have videos and everything else, but the main and charts. And we don't post charts left and right like everybody else. Like I said, right now, this week, we have 3 that are long and 1 that's a short. A minute for you. I don't want to post 20 charts a day so that you can hopefully get one that works and then be happy. No, because I'm ruining you. I'm making you spend all this money. I want to show you what I do works. Period. All right, moving on. So no more charts. We're going to go. And Nader says, hey, Joe, can you, what do you think about Shiba Inu now? Shiba. Oh, let me leave that one on here. Green condition. Yes. So let's do Shiba. And it's crypto and MEXC. Oh, nope, not MEXC. KuCoin, I guess. Looks good. Looks like it found its bottom. Oops, daily. Ouch. So what was that? 786. So on the daily, let's go. No, probably, I don't even know. Let's see. So we'll do it from, now we'll do it from here to here. 786 on the dot. Okay. So in my opinion, it looks good. It had a nice retracement after this huge run up. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. And just so we can see more of the price action, we did have this bounce and a slightly lower low. So what it would need to do is break this most recent high right here. I would actually set my alert. It's white. I would actually set my alert right here. And I'm actually going to set an alert too, because I like this one. So we'll do it about right here. Not going to get too fancy with it. Set alerts and then set alerts. It looks good. But it would need to break this level. Set your alert for here. And the 4-hour candle must close above all the zeros, 18840. That's what I think. So let me get rid of that. All right. So that's what I think on that. So we're just waiting. Okay. So let's see here. Hopefully that helps. And see, Jono says, it feels like a weekend TA. Today's Saturday. Oh, you almost tricked me. Let's see here. Feels like the weekend PA has got quite, yeah, silent. Yeah. Sometimes weekends are slow. They're quiet. Sometimes they're not. And I get a question asked very often, you know, when do I trade? Do I trade during the New York Stock Exchange? Do I trade, you know, when China wakes up? When do I trade? When my alerts go off. That's when I trade. Easy as that. Alerts go off at 11 in the morning, I trade. 3 in the afternoon, trade. 2 in the morning, I trade. I don't have a set time. It's whenever the price action tells me, hey, I'm ready, I listen. Let's see here. I see Sam says, I'm trying to find the right wallet, but my phone can't use Yeah, mine either. Mine either. I need to buy another phone. I need to get that NIF or whatever it's NCRQST, whatever it's called. I need to get a phone that does that. So I did a fail. I see Road Dog says, I was really surprised to see actual receipts where George from Cryptos R Us nailed crazy leverage trades with 5,000 to 9,000 gains. Wow. Dude gained some skills during the bear. Pretty cool. Yeah, he normally doesn't trade. Well, not like do charts. He normally doesn't do like charts or nothing like that. So that's pretty cool. And more than likely he was scaling in. So like if it dipped, you know, he had some money on the side, just put more money into it just because he knew it was going to go up. So that's pretty cool. Sam says, you are the man, Joe. I hope you're feeling good, brother. Yeah, man, feeling good. I had some fun last night. And I was responsible too. I had some fun and I was responsible. Good times. Let's see. Clay the Great says, did you catch that craziness going on with AVAX? No, I sure didn't. What are you referring to? Was it some news? Is it the chart? Let's look at the charts. Was it I don't see nothing. I don't see anything crazy. Don't see a hack. If it was a hack, you'd dump. But for this one, oh, our target didn't hit. But for this one, same thing. If you're looking at this, you want to set your alert right here. Set alert. So this is a quick estimate right there for the entry, or for at least to look at it, and you want it to break above 28.38. 4-hour candle must close above that before you enter the trade. Let's see here. Sam says, do you only set alerts on TradingView? Yes, and also my phone. So for the group, what I do is the alert goes off, I check it, and I see it's like, you know, let me set another alert. So I'll set another alert, and, you know, a couple 12 hours or so go by, and then the alert hits. It's like, maybe wait another like 3 candles. So then I'll put an alarm on my phone and for 12 hours with the coin name. So when my alarm on my phone goes off, I know, oh, check AVAX. And I go and I look at it, it's like, okay, good. Now I see 3 other candles have gone. It wouldn't have hit my alert where if I had it a little bit higher, but 3-4 candles have gone already. It's gaining support. Now we enter. So whenever we do post, usually they move. However, I'm not gonna lie, these past few postings that we've done, they're moving very, very slow, slower than I like, but it's the market. It really is. So let's see. Brackish, what's up, brother? Let's see here. Brackish, dude, you need to watch the beginning of the stream. It is hilarious. And thank you guys for smashing the likes. You guys are amazing. But you definitely need to see the beginning of the video. It is hilarious. Brackish says, hey Joe, where are you going with that crypto in your hand? Nice. Well, according to some people, I don't have any crypto. I'm broke. I have $14 though. Sure do. All right, guys. Well, that's the end of the show. I think we did great. Today was a very, very eventful show. Started off a bit on the music industry side, I guess. But kudos, John. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate the shout out. Appreciate the music video. Appreciate your showing of character, I guess. I don't know. But you guys are great. See here. Clay the Great says, you'll be in Trading Wars competition, right? Yes. Yeah, I'll be in it. I think it's going to be the second week of July. I'm nervous. I'm already thinking of excuses. So that's going to be pretty fun. Yeah, and of course, Crypto Face is going to be there. Crypto Blood, everybody else. And see, S says, get some pillow talk tonight. Yes, pillow talk. Got to do that. Pillow talk. All right, guys. So that's it for me. I do thank you so much. Now time for the awkward looking down. I do thank you guys so much for everything, for showing up every single day, for showing the love, for showing the support, you know, for entertaining me with all my craziness and wackiness. Of course, you know what's, I'll do that for Pillow Talk next time. But I do thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you for smashing the likes. If you're watching this on the replay, don't forget to smash the like. I do thank you guys so much. 3, 2, 1. My name is Joe. This is TradeIntuition. We'll show up tomorrow for some more Pillow Talk. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, let's make this money. Who's that? Who's that lurking? For giggles, one more time. Just a little bit of it.
Talking, spilling all your secrets, sounding like a little girl, pushing 50, still ain't crypto rich, probably lit in some basement. Just face it, you a shitty trader. Just face it, you a shitty trader. Just face it, you a shitty trader. Just face it, looking for handouts. Every time I drop a chart, it's a free throw. Just face it, yeah, I'm your hero on YouTube, looking like Miss Cleo.
Call me now for your free tarot reading.
Hitting everybody stop, your account's probably zero. I could roll solo, you wouldn't know my name. Online, hating, craving clout, chasing fame. Definition of a lame, get out of my face.
Call me now for your free
Pillow talking, spilling all your secrets, sounding like a little girl, pushing 50, still ain't crypto rich, probably lit in some basement. Just face it, you a shitty trader. Just face it, you a shitty trader. Just face it, you a shitty trader. Just face it. Obsessed with others' lives, why you need the spotlight? Wasting my time, I shouldn't give you advice. Still trying to figure it out. I got a life, no time for this fight. Seems like you're out of loop, maybe quit YouTube. Pillow talking, spilling all your secrets, sounding like a little girl, pushing 50, still ain't crypto rich, probably lit in some basement. Just face it, you a shitty trader. Just face it, you a shitty trader. Just face it, you a shitty trader. Just face it, begging for a handouts. Every time I drop a chart, that's a free throw. Just face it, yeah, I'm your hero on YouTube, looking like Miss Cleo. Getting everybody stop, your account's probably zero. I could roll solo, you wouldn't know my name. Online, hating, craving clout, chasing fame. Definition of a lame, get out of my face. Pillow talking, spilling all your secrets, sounding like a little girl, pushing 50, still ain't crypto rich, probably lit in some basement. Just face it, you a shitty trader. Just face it, you a shitty trader. Just face it, you a shitty trader. Just face it. Obsessed with others' lives, why Why you need the spotlight, wasting my time? I shouldn't give you advice, still trying to figure it out. I got a life, no time for this fight. Seems like you're out of loop, maybe quit YouTube. Pillow talking, spilling all your secrets, sounding like a little girl, pushing 50, still ain't crypto rich, probably
Call me now for your free
basement.
tarot reading.
Just face it, you a shade trader. Just face it, you a shade trader. Just face it, you a shade trader. Just face it. Obsessed with others' lives, why you need the spotlight, wasting my time? I shouldn't give you advice, still trying to figure it out. I got a life, no time for this fight. Seems like you're out of loop, maybe quit YouTube. Pillow talking, spilling all your secrets, sounding like a little girl, pushing 50, still ain't crypto rich, probably lit. Listen, basement, just face it, you a shade trader. Just face it, you a shade trader. Just face it, you a shade trader. Just face it.
Y'all see that? The Joker was dancing. He loved it. All right, guys, that's it. That's all I got. I do thank you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow for some more Pillow Talk, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care.